For centuries, control over who would be the dominant power of the Mediterranean was waged between the Ottoman Empire and the nations of Europe. Throughout the centuries-long power struggle, there would be many now long-forgotten instances of Ottoman encroachment into European-held land. In this episode, we'll be looking at the Balearic Islands and the long-forgotten Ottoman invasion of the island chain. The Ottomans had already attacked the island chain multiple times in the 16th century, the first happening in 1501 following the first rebellion of the Aluparis, which saw them transporting refugees to North Africa as well as raiding the Spanish coast. They would continue to engage in a number of raids along the coast throughout the rest of the century. They would sacking Police in 1531 and 1550, Mayon in 35, Aruseria in 51, and Valdomasea in 52. On December the 30th of 1557, Henry II of France, who had continued an alliance with the Ottomans started by his predecessor, would call on the Ottomans to send 150 vessels with 15,000 men and station them in the western Mediterranean. Here, it was hoped that their fleet would be able to stem the flow of Spanish reinforcements into Italy. The Ottoman Armada left Constantinople in April of 1558, reaching southern Italy in June. Here, they would sack Sorrento and take some lightly protected holdings within Sicily, taking 3,000 citizens captive. The fleet would then head west to attempt to assist the French in Corsica, but the loss of coastal holdings altered that plan, and instead, the fleet was to conduct raiding operations along the Spanish coast, causing what harm that they were able to. Early July, they would arrive off the coast of the islands of Minorca, capture Mayon with limited resistance. A counterattack by 400 locally raised Spanish would be repulsed, and by July the 9th, the Ottomans under Paria Pasha and the so-called Drawn Sword of Islam Turgut Riaz would arrive at the gates of Seleucia on the flip side of the island, putting the city under siege for 8 days. All of Seleucia's 3,100 inhabitants who had survived the siege, along with a large section of the populace outside of the city, would be sold into slavery back in Constantinople, totaling over 4,000 people. The rest of the islands would be raided and ravaged, but as the summer was drawing its end, the fleet would sail back home, leaving their French allies to their fate in Corsica and ending this temporary occupation of the Balearic Islands, and what would be one of their last major attacks in the western Mediterranean.